Still, his record's one fight better now.
Well, absolutely.
So job done.
Job done. Right, well, listen, we've got a good one coming up for you now in the middleweight division. It's going to be over 8 rounds. From Hamburg in Germany, we've got Mahir Oral, and he's up against Boreiko from Latvia.
Jurijs Boreiko.
Well, welcome to everyone from Boxing News, Eastside Boxing and BoxRec, wherever you are around the world, watching us live here on Seconds Out, coming to you from Ankara in Turkey. And we're now coming up with a middleweight bout for you. This is Mahir Oral from Germany, and he's up against Boreiko, who's now getting into the ring from Latvia. And this fight is preceding the main event of the evening, which will be Paulo Vidoz against Sinan Samil Sam for the vacant EBU heavyweight championship. Someone forgot to let the cat out.
What does that just mean? Boreiko's being fed to the lions.
Now tell me, Trish, is that the West Ham shirt that I was getting confused with? Or?
No, I can't say I'm familiar with this one.
To me, he comes across as a very good technical boxer, very solid, strong. I haven't yet seen him have a bad performance, to be perfectly honest with you, Tris.
And in the red corner,
as we've talked about, the records might give away the outcome of this fight.
14 of them, 9 of them by knockouts. Lost 13 from Latvia. Kırmızı köşede toplam 27 maç yaptı. 14'ünü kazandı. 9'unda rakiplerini knockout etti. 13 kez maç kaybetti. Letonyalı boksör Jurijs Boreiko.
Well, I see Boreiko's got Subin in his corner for a bit of help if he needs it.
And his opponent in the blue corner,
28
years old,
which Tris Dixon has just pointed out to me.
26 fights, 123. Knocked his opponents out 9 times, lost only 1. From Turkey, Mavi köşede. 28 yaşında 1.85 boyunda toplam 26 maç yaptı. 23'ünü kazandı. 9'unda rakiplerini knockout etti. Lakabı Aslan. Elazığlı Türk boksör Mahir Oral.
This is over 8 rounds.
Almanya'dan Mr. Henry Movement.
So, keine Kopfstöße, keine Tiefschläge, bleibt sauber, gebt euch die Hand. Okay. Kollege, Zeit bitte. Box!
good array of shots coming in from Oral already.
Yeah, nice variety. We haven't seen that much so far tonight. We've, you know, already sort of thrown some good lefts into the body, some nice short right uppercuts, showing off a good array of shots here in the early going.
Good sharp shots here. The other thing about Oral is he's prepared to take a shot or two to get himself in there.
Yeah, you can see that from his style straight away. Head down, move forward, get stuck in. It's nice chopping right over the top.
I've seen him have to go into the trenches as well, and he sticks in there, that's for sure. He's a very, very strong character in the ring. Well, that wasn't a bad opening round there by both men, but Oral takes it in my book.
Yeah, he's got quite a nice compact look about him, hasn't he? You know, looks very composed, confident going forward, and he, you know, as we touched upon earlier, he does come forward with a nice variety of shots. You know, he doesn't look particularly one-dimensional.
Absolutely, he brings them up, and I mean he was displaying that within seconds of the start of this fight. Now we've seen Boreiko before as well, and I mean he's a good solid journeyman, I think, is what I would say.
Well, although there's 13 losses on his record, of his 14 wins, he's got 9 by stoppage, so there's an indication that he might carry a bit of danger in his punches. But there does seem to be a large gap in class in the early going of this one.
Well, these are good jabs, but rodding these jabs out, hard, solid jabs, turning it into a hook. Good 1-2 again. I mean, he's keeping Boreiko on the move here. He's pacing his man down. And I feel that what we will see is possibly, you know, towards the 4th and 5th rounds, that's when Oral will really start to hit home with these shots.
Yeah, it was a nice left hook to the body there as well. He's not wasting much either, is he? Yeah, he's certainly got some power in his shots. He's done enough to discourage Boreiko from coming forward, really, hasn't he? Boreiko sort of seems to be waiting for him to come onto him, and that's not a good sign at this stage.
Good body shot again.
Nice short right uppercut.
It's a sustained pressure, isn't it, from Oral? He really is. He really has a good style about him, which is a sustained pressure.
Well, we've seen a couple of these guys come down in football shirts, and I mean, this is like watching a championship footballer against a, with all due respect, second division opponent, really. There is a wide gap in class.
Well, be interesting to see what happens here with Boreiko, whether he can stay here for the long haul or whether Oral will break him down, as we suspect. Well, if you're just joining us, welcome. You're live with us from Turkey at the moment. And in the ring, we've got a middleweight competition, and it's between Boreiko from Latvia against Oral from Germany.
Take him out.
As you can see, we're coming into round 3. This is an 8-rounder.
Punch.
And I'm joined tonight by Tris Dixon from Boxing News. We shall keep you informed, certainly, of our thoughts as this night progresses. And coming up after this, we've got the main event, which is the EBU Heavyweight Championship between Paulo Vidoz and Sinan Samil Sam.
Yeah, Orhal's looking for different ways in here. He's not doing the same thing over and over again. He's coming at the guy from different ways, different angles, and he's getting some decent results here.
The only thing I would say that I'm noticing here, Tris, is that on occasion when he leads in with that, he's got a very solid jab there he leads in with, but he tends to come off his back foot. He leans forward onto that front foot as he jabs, which, you know, if you miss or your opponent steps aside, you're going to be caught off balance.
Yeah, he does, and in a higher class he might well be caught off balance, but I just can't see any danger of that this evening. But he seems to be boxing within himself, though. You know, and he's not wasting much. Composed, compact look about him. Plenty of variety.
Oh, got a great variety of punches that we've seen from him. I'd like to see a change of pace here from Oral. I'd like to see him just pick it up, go through the gears, up and down.
Yeah, I was just going to say the action slowed in this round, really, and for a guy who seems to be in command, like Oral is, you know, there's no real excuse for taking the foot off the pedal, really.
It was a good close combination from Oral there. Came up from underneath.
Perhaps he took that breather in the middle of the round so he could give a decent finish. But ultimately we're only 3 rounds in, so there's no need to be coasting at this stage.
There's that uppercut again. Well, Boreiko's still in there. I think it's obvious that he's outgunned, but as I said, I do look at him as a good journeyman. Maybe his record doesn't do him the justice that it should do. Certainly a hard way to earn your money.
Yeah, Orhal's taking a breather here. He's throwing very little. It looks like he's conserving himself for the last sort of minute and a half of each round. Letting Boreiko, come on a little bit, throw some punches, tire himself out a bit, and then come on.
Certainly having a lot of success with the uppercuts. He's still finding the gaps and bringing up the middle of Boreiko's guard. You would have thought Boreiko would have woken up to that now, but well, it's almost as if Oral's got himself into a little bit of a rut here.
Yeah, he does. He seems to have run out of ideas temporarily. Boreiko's starting to get a bit of a spring in his step.
There we go, end of the fourth. Well, you might see on this replay some of the uppercuts which found their way through. If you're just joining us, coming up next, we've got the main event of the evening, which is the Heavyweight Championship of Europe. Paulo Vidoz against Sinan Sahil Sam. At the moment, we're in the middleweight division. Boreiko against Oral. Now, this started off very promising. Oral's got himself in a little bit of a rut here, I think.
Yeah, you can see Boreiko growing in confidence, can't you? That said, Orhal's showing contempt for his punch power, you know, standing right there in front of him. Orhal doesn't look like the threat he was earlier on. You know,
no, he certainly doesn't. And again, I noticed the fact that when he's trying to throw the bigger punches at this stage, he's lifting that back foot off the canvas, and that's why there's not the snap in there and the power that's required to finish these fights. You've got to bring it up through the legs. Sustaining a bit of an attack now.
This is better. Look at his feet. Set his feet, planting them, letting the shots go.
Good uppercut again. He's very accurate, those uppercuts. Oh, I had my money on this round for Oral. It looks like Boreiko's proved me wrong. Well, I don't know whether there's another 3 rounds in Boreiko or not. I don't know what you think, Tris.
Yeah, well, not unless Orhal can find some of his earlier form. I do think there is another 3 rounds in him, definitely. He's not stringing together sort of, you know, a series of shots. He did once coming towards the end of that round, but it's the first real signs of life we've seen from him for a couple of rounds. But you don't know, maybe he's been coasting the last round or two, you know, in a bid to come on stronger in the later rounds, round 6, 7, 8. But it's almost like watching 2 fighters, really. The fighter who came out for the first couple of rounds suddenly got his wheels stuck.
Take him out.
Boreiko nods to Oral there, acknowledging the punch.
This is good work. Nice right hands.
This is work. But Boreiko's back again. I think he's going to go out on his shield if he is going to go out. It's on to that one, Boreiko.
See, Boreiko's body language has changed a bit. He seems a little bit more confident in there than he was earlier on. He certainly looks like he believes he's going to survive.
They're mixing it up now, these two, and I've got to take my hat off to Boreiko. He's still in there, and he's still giving it everything he's got, and fair play to him.
Yeah, it's a very plucky display, isn't it? Very, very plucky indeed. He's taken, throughout the course of these 6 rounds, he has taken a lot of flush, clean shots, and he's still there trying to come back. He even looks like he's enjoying it a little bit.
Through good with that right hand. Rocked his head back. Boreiko calling him in. Again looking for the uppercut. Oral. Good round. Good round. Well, it was over 6 rounds, not the 8 that I believed it was going to be. I don't think there's any question where the decision will be going here. I'll take my hat off to Boreiko. I think he earned his money tonight. I think what you said, Tris, is correct, that Oral seemed to just, run out of ideas there, didn't he? And given a display of punching that he had, the combination of shots, the mixture of shots, the variations, I'm surprised. I don't know whether maybe he just lost a bit of impetus there, thinking, oh well, I've got to work out for the night.
Yeah, maybe he fired his best shots and Boreiko had taken them. Maybe he thought, I've nailed him cleanly with plenty of shots on the first 2 rounds and just sit out and take the decision. But certainly, it looked almost like a different fighter in the 3rd, 4th and 6th round than he did in the first 2.
Karşılaşmanın galibi, and the winner is by points 3-0, 3-0 sayıyla kazanan Mavi köşe, blue corner, Mahir Oral.